Hi, chào mừng các bạn quay trở lại với WEducation. Cơn bão toàn cầu hóa trong thời đại cách mạng công nghệ 4.0 đang diễn ra nhanh tới mức chóng mặt. Bất kể lựa chọn của bạn là chạy trốn hay đương đầu với nó, các bạn đều cần phải chuẩn bị hành trang kiến thức một cách kỹ lưỡng. Nếu không, cơn bão toàn cầu hóa này sẽ nuốt chửng bạn ngay lập tức, cho dù bạn có là ai. Trong quá trình hội nhập với xu thế toàn cầu hóa, việc học tiếng Anh đã, đang và sẽ trở thành điều cần thiết bắt buộc đối với tất cả người dân Việt Nam nói riêng và toàn thể người dân trái đất nói chung. Mở ngoặc, tiếng Trung Quốc thì còn lâu mới được quốc tế hóa nha. Tuy nhiên, theo quan điểm của cá nhân tôi, tiếng Anh hay bất kỳ ngôn ngữ nào đều chỉ là công cụ mà thôi. Trong quá trình giao tiếp với những người bạn quốc tế, chúng ta sẽ phải đối mặt không chỉ với rào cản ngôn ngữ mà còn rất nhiều vấn đề khác rắc rối hơn nhiều. Ví dụ như khác biệt về thể chế chính trị, xã hội, truyền thống, văn hóa hay nền tảng kiến thức, vân vân. Để góp phần giải quyết vấn đề này, WEducation xin giới thiệu tới các bạn một series video mới được thực hiện hoàn toàn bằng tiếng Anh với sự cộng tác của những người bạn quốc tế nói tiếng Anh bản địa. Trong quá trình các bạn theo dõi series video mới này, chúng tôi sẽ không tập trung dạy tiếng Anh giao tiếp hay bất cứ cái gì liên quan, nhưng các bạn vẫn sẽ học được khá nhiều thứ thú vị hay ho một cách tự nhiên nhất đó. Ok, từ bây giờ, ngôn ngữ chính thức của video sẽ là tiếng Anh nha. From now on, everything in this video will be in English. You will learn to use standard American English grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. You will also learn how Americans think about normal life in the everyday topics. I truly believe that understanding the foreigner's point of view is very important for your future international communication. And of course, my American friend will take charge of the videos in this playlist instead of me. For your good practice, we will prepare only English subtitle, not Vietnamese one. You can turn on the English subtitle in the setting for better understanding. Please remember, the video content represents only personal opinions of original creators and does not indicate or imply to any person or organization. The first video in this playlist is about Son Tung MTP, the most famous singer in Vietnam and Lê Rồi, the master of failing profitably. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my friend, Ben Garrido.
Hi, my name is Ben Garrido. I'm a PhD student from the United States. I'm currently living in South Korea. I recently came across a popular Vietnamese song on YouTube.
Snoop Dogg, Son Tung, Long Beach is the city that I come from. So if you want some, get some, bad enough, take some, take some. Chạm nhau mang phố và nắng đôi bên con dần tràn lắng tiếng trong nhân gian làn gió sẽ cứ mơ màng. Sẽ ngang qua đời cất tiếng mắt không nên lời ấm áp bên trao tay ngàn sao trời đọc cả tên chơi vơi. Dừng những không gian bừng sáng đánh thức muôn và mừng muốn quý thác ngân nga từng chút nước trên em dần.
I don't speak Vietnamese at all, but I can recognize a smooth, well-produced pop song. Notice how this song feels familiar, comfortable, predictable. That is because SonTung understands what we expect in a song. He understands the rules of popular music, and he follows them precisely. The bass lines are exactly what you'd expect. His singing is clear, and it's clean, and it conforms perfectly to pop music standards. The timing is simple, a little bit repetitive, and always easy to follow. There's no doubt about his talent and the professional team that helped him produce this song. That's why it has 150 million views. I asked WEducation's producer about Son Tung MTP, and he showed me an additional video of a guy named Leroy.
Liệu rằng chia tay trong em có quên được câu ca tình yêu khi xưa em cho anh đâu là phôi pha, đừng lừa dối con tim anh, em sẽ không buông tay anh được đâu mà em đừng vội bước đi.
Wow, that was painful. Leroy is almost the exact opposite of SonTung. Where SonTung understands the rules of pop music and follows them precisely, Leroy pretty clearly doesn't know what he's doing. He breaks the rules of pitch and tone, not because he's trying to do something artistic, but because he lacks basic musical skills. It's difficult to time his songs or sing along because Leroy isn't good enough to understand timing or sing in tune. In short, he kinda sucks. The only way he can succeed is as a joke. After listening to these two songs, I thought of a third musician. Mr. Cuong Vu. He's an accomplished jazz trumpeter from Saigon who currently lives in the United States. This is a part of his amazing song, Still Ragged. Check it out. You'll notice just how different Cuong Vu's music is. Where SonTung understands the rules of pop music and follows them like an obedient student, Cuong Vu is more like a schoolmaster making the rules. His mastery of timing, pitch, and melody is so powerful he can bend the structure of the music, manipulate the rules, and use them to surprise you.
Wow!
His music is difficult to predict, but not in the amateurish way that Leroy's music is difficult to predict. Cuong Vu's music is surprising because he understands music so deeply he can use it in ways that you and I cannot imagine or predict. He's not as popular as SonTung, but to American music aficionados, he's probably more enjoyable. The differences between these three musicians led me to think of something a little bit deeper. Creativity. There's this idea that creativity is some sort of gift that you're born with. Some people are just naturally creative. Most of us aren't. BS. The truth of the matter is, creativity is a skill, and skills are things you have to practice. Let's say you're an engineer and you want to use creativity to make a new type of robot, or car, or airplane. If you try before you learn anything about physics or computer programs, you will be like Leroy. You'll flail around, aimless and chaotic, until you hurt somebody or give up. Instead, you need to learn the basic rules and practice them. Once you have the basics, like SonTung's musicianship, you'll be able to create at the level of a craftsman. By that, I mean you will be able to build a normal robot, a typical car, or a traditional airplane. If you keep practicing, keep seeking inspiration all around you, and you work to achieve a deep understanding of your field, you can reach the next level, the level of a master. A master's robots can operate on Mars, his cars can travel at 400 kilometers per hour, and his airplanes can fly on solar energy alone. Masters have worked so hard, so long in their chosen field, that the rules and limitations are like toys in their hands. The master manipulates the rules in new and surprising ways, creates things that we've never seen, and leads us to destinations we've never imagined, like Cuong Vu. Masters are impressive, they are powerful, and they are creative, but they're also just people. Choose your passion, learn the rules, practice and practice and practice, and eventually you'll end up more like SonTung or Cuong Vu and less like Leroy. I'm Ben Garrido for WEducation. Please like and subscribe to support our channel.